I want to tell you that we had a wonderful trip. It like actually seeing Trump, take the oath of office. I mean, I actually didn't witness it in person. I mean, via, television like you guys. But being there for it, being at the rally, all the stuff was euphoric. I mean, it was just the dawn of a new day, and you could feel it in every way, shape, and form. But the logistics around the inauguration festivities around DC were just extremely challenging. And it was the talk of the town because you'd show up at any event and they had this place locked down, totally understandably. My God, how many assassination attempts do you need to have on a president before they start to lock down cities? But it was so challenging to get from A to B, whether it was, the arena where, I was speaking for Trump. So you'd think, it'd be a little easier to get in, but at turn after turn after turn, you had Secret Service at every block, and then the next block, and the next block, and then you try to get through and try to get through and try to get through. And civilians, people who were not speaking, times that by 100. And then at the balls, you'd go, but you couldn't get anywhere near the actual ball unless you happened to be at the right hotel and got on the right shuttle bus and then whatever. If you were somebody like me or most people, you had to walk maybe 4, 5, 6 long blocks it was like just over zero with biting wind chill. And the ladies are in ball gowns, yours truly included. So we're freezing, right? So, of course, I did have my new fur coat. By the way, I was right. Peta did send me an email about it. And I'm going to tell you something. I kind of love Peta. I am somebody who eats animals and wears animal products, but I have a soft spot in my heart for these guys because they've been trying to convert me for many, many years, and they do it really nicely. Like, they're not jerks about it. Anyway, I'll tell you about that, but I did wear my fur, and I have to tell you, it made a big difference. It really did keep me warm, at least on the areas that it was covering. But that doesn't include, the bottom of your legs and your hands and your face and your head and so on. And I was with my family too. So we were all so cold and everybody was so cold. So then you get to the eventual destination and, you go to an inaugural ball. There are thousands of people there, you guys, thousands. The one we went to was in Union Station. And we're like, how are they going to have a coat check for thousands of people? Well, that was a good question because it was full, but, shortly after they got started. So then everybody's in there wearing their coats over their ball gowns and their tuxedos. And that's slightly awkward too. So then we just wound up dumping our coats in a big pile. And I was thinking, well, that seems irresponsible with my new fur, which Maureen Callahan told me to say was vintage and passed down from my mom. Anyway, we did it because I didn't want to carry it around. Nobody stole it, but it just, okay. That's enough complaining. I needed to get it off my chest. We flew back early this morning. I'm not going to lie. My daughter Yardley got very bad motion sickness. So there was vomit in my morning today. Then my son got a bloody nose in the car on the way, like the altitude and the extreme cold. Then Sarah, my hairstylist, who's also a friend and amazing, had a mishap with the airplane tray table, which hit her in the head as she was dealing with a migraine. So it's been that kind of a morning. I literally just got into my place at 11:30 and smacked on some makeup. I still thankfully have my overnight hair from yesterday evening. So pulled it together. One final thing. The highlight of the trip for me was all of you. I met so many MK Show viewers and listeners. And what a joy. What a true joy. I have this image in my head of like who watches the show, who listens to the show. And I picture very savvy, smart, street smart, book smart, both people listening to the show. And in my mind, I've got to tell you, you're all very attractive. And I think I'm right. Everybody I met who listens to the show or watches the show, every single person was beautiful. I'm like, this is wonderful. I appreciate the fact that such lovely people in every sense of the word are tuning in. And I feel like we all did this together. So notwithstanding the logistical challenges of DC in trying to protect the president and the cabinet and the Supreme Court on a weekend such as this, I had a wonderful time because of all of you. And all of you are the reason President Trump was sworn in as 47 on Monday. So thank you. Life is busy, and finding time to shop for clothes can feel impossible. This is why Daily Look is a game changer, the #1 premium personal styling service for women. Here's how it works. A stylist curates a box of up to 12 pieces tailored to body shape, preferences, and lifestyle. Whether chic office outfits or cozy everyday looks are needed, Daily Look delivers what fits the moment. Everything can be tried on at home, and you keep what works and send back the rest. With free shipping both ways, by the way. It's a seamless, stress-free way to elevate any wardrobe. Daily Look works with top brands like Kate Spade and more, offering premium pieces for every occasion. Sizes range from extra small to 3X and 0 to 24, making it an inclusive styling service for everyone. Daily Look's mission is simple: elevate the personal style of the people who come to them while saving time and effort. It's time to get your own personal stylist with Daily Look. Head to dailylook.com to take your style quiz and use the code Megyn to get 50% off your first order. Dailylook.com for 50% off. And make sure you use my promo code Megyn so they know I sent you and you get your discount. Dailylook.com, promo code MEGYN. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.